G'day scrappers, here we go again. This is part 2 of the military box openings. So just like the other boxes, they're random. I don't know what's in them, and it could be anything in there. So let's crack one open and have a look. Okay. Oh wow, quite interesting. Some cable that I've just kept. Nice length cable actually, but yeah, just random cable. Gosh. So, okay, more circuit boards. And what's this? Oh, it's a Nintendo DS. Oh, okay. Same Nintendo DS and a Nintendo DS. So they just looks like just different colors. Okay. And another one. This one looks like it's missing the little cover. Okay, this looks different. It's got a different game slot thing, or I'm not really sure. I never played with these. Oh yeah, they're two different models. How's that? 4 Nintendo DS's. Well, at least there's something gaming in this. This is just little gold pins. More circuit boards here. These aren't anything spectacular. They're a high-grade board, but the CPU on it isn't that great. So yeah, I'll put these straight into high-grade. Get rid of them. Oh my God, there's a CRT monitor in here. What on earth? I must have been really struggling for room at the time and just needed to put it somewhere dust-free, so gosh. Okay, so I know what this is all about. These are all old military-style plugs with the pins separate, and they're really high-grade, military-grade pins. So I'll put these with the gold pins and get rid of them. I think I tried to sell these at one stage. Just takes too long to try and sell. But it looks like there's going to be stacks of these. But at least each one has got really nice gold pins. See if I can give you an example. So little canisters of just military grade gold pins. So that's kind of what I want. And this kind of stuff, you know. They are valuable, but and they look really old. Yeah, really old stuff. But stacks of them. These look like yeah. Oh, they're kind of like tantalum capacitors, but I think they're called Sprague filters. So I think they're different, but it's part of the whole batch. Yeah, mostly what I want is, gosh, there's so many pins or plugs. Oh, looks like a laptop. My gosh. It's an old Zenith Data Systems Series Port 286. So obviously a 286 in here. Looks like maybe the floppy missing. Don't even know if I can open it. Yeah, she's in. I mean, the screen is totally messed up. The LCD is all gone, cracked. Still got all the keys except for one. But Zenith data systems, I dare say you probably wouldn't see these around very often. Wow. Oh yeah, all the ports. Nice. Oh, there's a lot of aeroplanes coming past at the moment. All right, well that's interesting. Might put this up in the vintage Facebook page. Someone might want it, otherwise I'll... Don't know. If no one wants it, scrap it. All right. Well, we'll get to this board, to this CRT. More of these boards. Yeah, oh, well, that's a nice one. Get rid of these. This one here is a super board. It's got 3 Motorola style CPUs, board mounted. So again, just get on the back here with a air gun until the CPUs pop off, and then they can just go with all the other Motorola CPUs, which are quite high value. This one's just a high grade board, nothing that I want. Some of the things I don't know why I kept. This one's got a board mounted 386 CPU without the gold caps. So another kind of Intel one there. So yeah, they're pretty good chips. I've actually got a whole heap, like a barrel load of flat packs, and I'm going to have to go through and pull out all the 386, all these types, because they'll be in there, as well as the i960s. They can go as CPUs rather than IC chips. All right, this board's just got a couple of gold-capped ceramic ICs, nothing there, nothing there. Got another Motorola. This one is an actual Motorola, and probably even remove this. I think it's a, not sure of the brand, but board mounted, so heat gun. All right. Well, what is this? Oh, okay. So it's a Commodore 1084S monitor. So that's obviously why I kept it. Okay. So what I'll probably do with this is I'll probably put this back in there to protect it. And then the Commodore's power supplies and all that I find, I've already found one in the last video. I'll put them in with the monitor and just try and keep all the Commodore stuff together. Oh, that's a bit of gold plating on this part. The rest isn't gold plated. Yeah, nothing much. All right. Wow. There's some super gold pins there. Bag of that. If anyone does want gold pins for gold recovery, I've got quite a collection. I haven't bought gold pins from anyone for a long time, so, but I do have quite a lot. So if you, yeah, anyone's looking at gold recovery, you know, got pins, jacks. I've got heaps of plugs, but I don't think anyone wants to bother with plugs. They want the pins clean and the higher grade stuff rather than the low grade stuff. So, but I've got some of that. Price of gold these days, you know, the pins are worth a bit, but you know, I wouldn't put a price on it. I'd just leave that up to anyone that was interested in that sort of stuff to make a reasonable offer. All right, well, that's box number 1. Not bad. Well, pretty good considering it's a Commodore monitor. Can only go that way because of the padding. All right, well, let's go on to box number 2. I think I'm going to do another 3 in this video. It depends on what's in box number 2 and how long it takes. Let's keep going. So that's 4 boxes done so far in these 2 videos. Okay, box number 2, or number 5 in the series. Let's have a look at this one. Here we go. Well, this is as strange as it gets. What is that? It's just a it's a plate with, looks like grapes. Just trying to see if there's any markings. Can't really see it. But yeah, I think this is silver or silver plated or silver something. I don't know what, but it would polish up beautifully being silver. This, what looks like rust, is just, it's just something that dripped on it that was rusty. It's obviously silver wouldn't rust. It's really heavy. Yeah, like I said, it would polish up really nice. That's probably the only reason why I kept it. Oh well. All right. Well, what's this box? A VK360 series infrared remote control joystick. Okay, so it's just a, you know, probably a generic joystick that was used at the time. Infrared, so, you know, that's fancy word for just a cordless joystick. But it's brand new in box. I don't really want to open it because it looks like it's going to be too complicated to put together. But you get the drift, a joystick and the infrared or wireless control box, which would most likely be battery operated. So pretty cool joystick. Back in the day, you know, if you didn't have a cord coming out, it would have been pretty fancy. All right, okay, well, it doesn't look like a great deal. These are PlayStation 2 controllers, probably, I don't know what, a buzz. So they would have given you a bit of a buzz, like they would vibrate or something, you know, to for a gameplay. Yep, but at least it's got it's yeah, it's all together, and there's 4 of them. So that'll go with PlayStation 2 stuff. Yay. So as I said in the last video, there's setting up a box for PlayStation stuff, for Xbox stuff, and then for more vintage stuff. I think I'll have a Commodore thing on its own. VHF radio, just a radio. I kept a lot of these radios, but I've gotten rid of quite a few over time, so no reason to keep these anymore. I had about 20 of them, and then over time people kind of bought them off me and stuff. Okay. This is really weird. They're just vintage style. Got a big lip here. Bottles I kept. Believe it or not, these are kind of collectible to some people. Old style bottles with, you know, the old ginger apple drink. It hasn't been around for a long time. But yeah, I don't know why I kept them. This was $1 price tag, $1.06 back in the day. So still expensive. Yeah, I'll probably just get rid of these. I'll keep them around just in case someone sees the video and says, hey, oh, by the way, you know, those 2 bottles, you know, I'll pick them up as well, you know. And you can have them free of charge. All right, what do we got here? It looks like a game. Okay. Okay, just a computer game. Poker. Nothing, no value there, but I'll put it with computer games, I suppose, you know. Obviously, anything like that, I never wanted to throw out. Oh, show me a, yes. Is that Model M? Hey, a Model M. That's good. Looks like I got a good, oh yeah, that's just, it's complete, intact cable, no keys missing. Give it a clean up, it'll come up like new. There you go, an IBM Model M. The other one that I got out of the last one, I can still see it from here. It looks pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, wow, that's good. A Model M. Who doesn't want a Model M? The old original clicky, the best keyboard, vintage keyboard you can get. All right, this one, it's another IBM. Oh, it's also a Model M. Hey, seems to have maybe a different plug, I'm not sure, but another Model M. There's 2. Okay, and all keys are there. And yeah, it looks a little bit different. This key here looks like it's been replaced. It's got a gap there. So that's the only thing with that. The control key, but well, they put another key in there for it to work. But there you go, 2. All right. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with those 2 Model M's. Geez, can't complain with that. What are these? Oh, okay. Well, these are really old school cartridges. Not sure what they would have came in. This one's actually got silver fingers, or probably tin plated, but these actually do look like silver because they've got a bit of patina on them. So this one is a different cartridge again. Car race, GP, and American football. How's that? They're really old school. Really old school. Oh, I wouldn't have a clue what they would be from. It looks like another one. Oh, okay. So that might give me a clue for at least this car racing one. Yeah, so it says Hanamex Super Sportic. So, okay, so this has got 10 of those real old school sports games. Really, they were really kind of hard to play back in those days. They didn't really do much. What's that? It's from a Sega. It's just a connector antenna to computer, and then TV in the middle. TV. So these little things come in handy because they're often the things that are hard to find. Okay, I see something nice. And then this is just a another generic joypad. Oh well, it's brand new, so yeah, it would go. Not sure what that kind of plug is for, but for IBM 286, 386, 486 Pentium and compatible. So it's a computer joypad as opposed to a game console joypad. So that's all right. I'll put that with the computer gaming stuff. So quite interesting so far. I'm pretty happy with this box. Didn't expect 2 Model M's. You know, it would have been quite a while ago. Oh, here we go. I know what that is. Well, I kind of do. It's a old school, very old school gaming console. You know, the game console that you played Pong on. And this one's an Atari Wong Limited. So way back in the day, before Atari was just Atari. And geez, this one's, yeah, I think I've got quite a few similar with this timber looking stuff, but yep, it is an Atari, but it was when it was called Atari Wong. Wow. So that's really old school. Hopefully we've got some cartridges for it. I doubt there would be cables, but you never know. So that's yeah, my first real vintage gaming console, or they called it a computer system back in the day. All right, and these gaming consoles, yeah, this will go with all the real vintage stuff. There's only a select amount of people here in Australia that kind of know about this stuff, you know, and you know, it's more old school guys, but they could be, you know, just a good addition. And one more thing in here by the looks, or a couple more. Oh no, this is just a game, a Nintendo game pack. Turok, Leads of the Epic. Nintendo. Don't know what. I think this would be probably an early Nintendo thing. It's a game pack. Oh well, cool. And what's this? Oh my gosh. Is that a clock? What on earth? What a weird looking clock. It's a, well, it goes by minutes, yeah. So 50 minutes, 55-0. What does it say? CR4 Lab. That's, you know, real steampunky. That's really weird. It's got a plug on the side. Goodness, that's bizarre. I can't even remember this. Do not remember what on earth this was for. But sure enough, the clock works. It's actually got really nice precision turning on it. But there you go. Let's get it to midnight. And it kind of clicks. It's almost as if it's ready to set off an alarm or something. That's weird. Steampunk. All right. What's that? Penguin Indian ink. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a really old school bottle. It's still got, looks like it's still got ink in it. Penguin Indian ink. Well, I wouldn't want to open this. It's from Wiltshire's Penguin. Yeah, I wouldn't want to open it because back in these days, they put all sorts of nasty chemicals in there. And last, Wilmot Kyneton Rock. So this is a local Victorian thing here in Australia. Ingredients: sugar, glucose, flavours, colours. So they would have been just a a candy, and that you would buy. It's got a use by sticker. Let me put it into the sunlight. It kind of looks like used by 1954 or 64. I don't know. Surely it's not that old. But there you go, Wilmot's Kyneton Rock. So it's a very local thing. It's a really good condition can. So I don't know how old this would be, but you know, I kept it because who knows? It would have been part of like a household pickup in the early days, this sort of thing. And yeah, maybe, you know, I'll put this sort of stuff in a box, and whenever I go to a farmer's market or something, you find people with real old school stuff like this, or you ever go to, you know, the country and there's little old shops that sell old school stuff like this, yeah, I just donate it to them. There you go. All right, well, that's box 2. One more for this video, and yeah, we'll see. But yeah, 2 Model M's, an Atari console, some games. It's great. Okay, last box for this video. Box number 3. Let's see what... it could be anything. Let's have a look. Okay, well, this is different. It's very neatly packed. But a pH tester for the garden. Yeah. Okay, I think I know what these are. They're clocks. Nice big old clocks. They're only cheap. I picked these up in hard rubbish, and I kept them for like a garage and stuff. But yeah, the next person that comes here, I'm going to say, hey, you want a clock for your garage? I've got a couple of them, so I can give one to 2 different people. I like to give things like that. Well, this is just... I actually made some copper ingots out of these. This is actually a very, very old school, believe it or not, cast iron muffin tray. And only little muffins, but yeah, quite cool, quite cute. But I actually made, yeah, copper ingots out of them. They're kind of like muffin size ingots. They look like little boobs. So that was weird, but I just did that as a project and picked this up in hard rubbish somewhere. But there you go, a vintage, I mean, in an old school kitchen, like a farmstead kitchen, you know, you clean this up and you put it up on the wall or somewhere. It would just be a nice decoration, but, you know, no one's going to want this, yeah. Okay, some boxes, or whatever they are. What is this? It's a Telecom Australia Datacraft voice band data modem. Okay, so this is your real old school modem. I think I might have even scrapped one of these out back in the day. Yeah, I mean, it would be no use to anyone right now anymore, apart from display model. So I'll put it aside just in case someone notices it and thinks anything of it. Otherwise, I'll just scrap it out. It's got all the cables you need. So there you go. Yeah, just don't ask me why I keep things like I have. But at the time, okay, a crown quarter. Okay, it's a reel-to-reel. Not sure how it opens, but I can see 2 tape reels in there. This is really old school, but it's missing some covers. stuff. At least the batteries aren't in there to corrode it. But CTR 5400 and a 6 transistor tape recorder. So it's just a tape recorder on the old reel-to-reel kind of tapes. Really cool. There you go. Don't know why I kept it, but there you go. All right, so not many in this one, which is kind of good in a way. It's a Epson laptop by the looks. Well, there you go. An Epson L2. Geez, this is the only one I think I've ever seen. An L2 Epson. I reckon it'd be rare as hen's teeth. And yeah, it looks reasonably complete. Looks like it's missing something there. But there you go. Wow. Real old school, that one. All right, well, there's one more thing in here. And this is an old Macintosh LC2 console. Well, not in bad condition, actually. I'll just put this with what little Mac stuff I've got left over, because I have sold a lot of my Mac stuff, especially the stuff from a huge pickup that I did. But I dare say there's more Mac stuff in these boxes, so I'll probably just pull it all together and see if someone wants some. Yeah, LC2 Macintosh. Well, there you go. Well, that's 3 boxes done. And this is a nice box. Another one in the pile to sell off. But I just wanted to mention any gaming consoles or things that you see related to games. I'm not going to try and sell anything until I open up all the boxes. I've still got about another 30 or 40 boxes to go. So I don't want to sell anything until I, get everything out and work out what's where, what's what. And then we'll go from there. You'll see videos of me putting out batches of different brand things at a time, and that's where you got the opportunity. So yeah, so no point in asking me right now unless it's something really, really oddball, like the Mac you saw or the laptops or something like that. And another thing is, I don't like to ship out anywhere. So especially if you're overseas, people ask me from overseas to ship out a bunch of stuff. It's too expensive, and I just don't have the time to go post office, get a price check, come back, pack it up, go again, and do all that. I don't want to ship out. It's mostly people that can that are local here, Melbourne, Australia, or can get someone to come and pick it up. I do get people like that from interstate that get a friend to pick stuff up from me, and then they ship it to them. Good luck to them. But yeah, I don't like to ship stuff out, especially when it comes to computer stuff that can easily break and stuff like that. So, and yeah, with the gaming, don't bother asking right now. Wait until I do my videos, and I'm going to put up big batches of gaming stuff, and yeah, hopefully sell it in one lot rather than each individual thing. I just don't have the time. If I did, I'd do a lot of things. But yeah, most things are really hard to ship. They're heavy, they're easy to break. I don't have boxes to pack up. So anyway, forget about that. There you go. That's the part 2 of the massive box openings. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one, which will be another 3 boxes. And we'll just keep going until they're all done. So keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you real soon.